What's happening, friends? Dave Bowen, the last honest marketer. And today I want you to pay very close attention. I've got a very urgent, important message for you today. One that can change everything for you. Okay, this here is what has allowed me to get where I am today. Okay, and of course you can see the chapter 2 desire. This is from Think and Grow Rich. This is from the book Think and Grow Rich. And guys, if you don't have it, I'll put a link below this video where you can download this PDF version and you can read the PDF version, but I'd highly recommend go out and buy the book, okay, or purchase it on your iPad. But this here, guys, I'm telling you, friends, will change everything for you. This is one of the biggest keys to experiencing success in anything. And this is a story of Edwin C. Barnes, okay? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to read part of this, not all of it, of course. I'm just going to read a section that I think is very important. I heard this, I believe it was yesterday, on a call that I get on every morning, and I've read this chapter probably 3 or 4 times, and something about it just hit me, and it really made me want to share it with you guys, because I know that this can change everything for you. It can be tremendously helpful for you, and that's my goal, is to help you guys to succeed. Whether you decide to join my team or not, I still want to give you guys value. I still want to give you guys what you need to succeed. So let's get started on this. I'm going to read part of this, and I'm going to tell you what my thoughts are on it, okay? So chapter 2, desire, the starting point of all achievement, the first step towards riches. When Edwin C. Barnes climbed down from the freight train in Orange, New Jersey more than 30 years ago, he may have resembled a tramp, but his thoughts were those of a king. As he made his way from the railroad tracks to Thomas A. Edison's office, his mind was at work. He saw himself standing in Edison's presence. He heard himself asking Mr. Edison for an opportunity to carry out one consuming obsession of his life, a burning desire to become the business associate of the great inventor. Barnes' desire was not a hope. It was not a wish. It was a keen, pulsating desire which transcended everything else. It was definite. The desire was not new when he approached Edison. It had been Barnes' dominating desire for a long time. In the beginning, when the desire first appeared in his mind, it may have been, probably was, only a wish. But it was no mere wish, and when he appeared before Edison with it, a few years later, Edwin C. Barnes stood before Edison in the same office where he first met the inventor. This time his desire had been translated into reality. He was in business with Edison. The dominating dream of his life had become a reality. Today, people who know Barnes envy him because of the break life yielded him. They see him in the days of his triumph without taking the trouble to investigate the cause of his success. Barnes succeeded because he chose a definite goal, placed all his energy, all his willpower, in all his effort, everything back of that goal. He did not become the partner of Edison the day he arrived. He was content to start in the most menial work as long as it provided an opportunity to take even one step toward his cherished goal. 5 years passed before the chance he had been seeking made its appearance. During all those years, not one ray of hope, not one promise of attainment of his desire had been held out to him. To everyone except himself, he appeared only another cog in the Edison business wheel. But in his own mind, he was the partner of Edison every minute of the time, from the very day that he first went to work there. It is a remarkable illustration of the power of a definite desire. Barnes won his goal because he wanted to be a business associate of Mr. Edison more than he wanted anything else. He created a plan by which to attain that purpose, but he burned all bridges behind him. Guys, I'm going to say that again because that's probably the most important sentence. But he burned all bridges behind him. He stood by his desire until it became the dominating obsession of his life and finally a fact. When he went to Orange, he did not say to himself, I will try to induce Edison to give me a job of some sort. He said, I will see Edison and put him on notice that I have come to go into business with him. He did not say, I will work there for a few months, and if I get no encouragement, I will quit and get a job somewhere else. He did say, I will start anywhere. I will do anything Edison tells me to do. But before I am through, I will be his associate. He did not say, I will keep my eyes open for another opportunity in case I fail to get what I want in the Edison organization. He said, there is but one thing in this world that I am determined to have, and that is a business association with Thomas A. Edison. I will burn all bridges behind me and stake my entire future on my ability to get what I want. He left himself no possible way of retreat. He had to win or perish. I'm going to say that again because that's the last sentence we're going to read here. He left himself no possible way of retreat. He had to win or perish. Okay, that, guys, that is one of the most powerful things I think I have ever read. Okay, and why I think it's so powerful, and you guys probably caught it when I was reading it, Edwin C. Barnes basically thought himself into a business association with Thomas Edison. Now, had he even wavered for 1 minute, had one speck of doubt, he would not have got that business association. Okay, another example, Napoleon Hill. Okay, for those of you that don't know the backstory, Andrew Carnegie gave Napoleon Hill this philosophy, okay, this secret to attaining wealth, to becoming successful. And Napoleon Hill was young. I don't know exactly how young. I think, 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there. And Andrew Carnegie had planted it in his mind when he was younger. And then he later on asked Napoleon Hill if he would be willing to spend over 20 years of his life to put this philosophy together. And Napoleon Hill, something came over him and said, yes, Mr. Carnegie, I will do it. And had he have said, yes, Mr. Carnegie, I will try and do it, he probably would have never, this philosophy probably would have never been put together. So again, you cannot have a speck of doubt. You have to believe, you have to have faith, and that's what the next chapter is about. And I probably will do another video about that because, guys, this stuff is so important, and I highly recommend reading this book as many times as you possibly can, okay? But here's the thing, we as humans, I'll speak from my experience. When I first got started in network marketing, I quit my job and because I had this thing, I'm going to be rich, for those of you that are in network marketing, that very first, presentation you saw, you probably felt the same way. And, so I quit my job, and I had this thing in the back of my mind that, worst case scenario, I'll just go get another job. Well, wouldn't you know that I didn't experience any success in that network marketing company. I struggled. And then I hopped online, and I had that same thought that, well, if this doesn't work, I can always get another job, or I can always sell, my stuff, or what. I had a plan B, okay? And wouldn't you know that I struggled for a couple months online. But until I finally understood this right here, burning all bridges behind me, I could not succeed. And guys, I want you to, if you have not already, write down your burning desire. What is it that you want? More than likely, if you're watching this video, you want to become wealthy. You want to make money online. You want to spend more time with your family. You want to be able to be on the beach, sinking your toes in the hot sand, and have commission notifications flooding your inbox. You want freedom. And if that's what you want, you need to write it down. You need to repeat it to yourself every single day, even twice a day. Because what happens is you reprogram your subconscious mind. The only way that you can reprogram your subconscious mind is through repetition. And it helps if you emotionalize it and you feel it and you have enthusiasm when you say it. But the only way that you can reprogram your subconscious mind is to say it, to repeat it every single day. So I want you to do that. I want you to write down what you want. I want you to repeat it every single day. And I want you to take action, guys. If you're not already on my team, you need to click that link below, because this is the vehicle that will help you achieve your burning desire. Once you get that burning desire, you have the right vehicle to do it. There's and it's probably in here somewhere. There's what's called it's basically the definite major purpose. And if I can find it, the file that I have, I will put it below this video, and you can download both this book and the file for the definite major purpose. But basically, it has you write down what you want, how much you want by what time. This is another thing that we read every single day, the self-confidence formula. I don't know where the definite major purpose is, but anyways, in this definite major purpose, okay, at the very end, he talks about when I'm awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and when the plan is received, I will take action on that plan. Okay, and guys, that's just so important. I think it's right here. Okay, yep, it is. Okay, by the first day of January, blah, 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 I will have in my possession $50,000, which will come to me in various amounts from time to time during the interim. In return for this money, I will give the most efficient service of which I am capable, rendering the fullest possible quantity and the best possible quality of service in the capacity of salesman of whatever. I believe I'll have this money in my possession. My faith is so strong that I can now see this money before my eyes. I can touch it with my hands. It is now awaiting transfer to me at the time and in the proportion that I deliver the service I intend to render for it. I am awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I will follow that plan when it is received. Okay, so the plan has been received for you. Okay, you have received the plan, guys. This is the best way to be able to achieve your definite purpose. Of course, if your definite purpose is to make money online, become wealthy, and have more time to spend with your family, be on the beach sticking your toes in the hot sand and have commission notification flooding your inbox, then this is it. And you need to click that link below to take advantage of it, guys. I would not be where I am today if I didn't have a burning desire. Because see, I did have a burning desire, and that burning, without knowing this, I had not read Think and Grow Rich yet, but I had a burning desire to do something great in life. I've always had that. I've always when I was younger, I would buy and sell cars. I wanted to start my own car lot. I wanted to start my own business. I've always had this burning desire to do that. And about almost a year ago, I had this burning desire to get out of the car business. And wouldn't you know, that manifested. But now here's the thing. If I hadn't of taken action on the plan that was put in front of me when I was first introduced to network marketing, I would not be here today. And you may have heard me say this before, but the universe is always giving you what you're asking for. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to give you positive things. See, a lot of times you're asking for negative things. You think negative, and you're going to get negative things. But the universe is always giving you things. They're always putting people, places, and things in your life. Okay, like this right here was put in your life for a reason, because you're asking for it, guys. Whether you believe it or not, I'm telling you, it's the god darn truth. Okay, but here's the thing about that, is that if you do not accept what the universe puts in front of you, if that's what you've been asking for, it will stop sending things to you. That's how it works, guys. Okay, so you need to accept what the universe, God, infinite intelligence, whatever you call it, has put before you, and take action on it. Okay? That's all I have today, guys. Get yourself a burning desire, write down your definite chief aim in life, and take action. Take massive action. Have faith that you can do it. And that's probably what we'll talk about tomorrow.